Growing up in Harlem, I was always motivated to do something greater. Something about the block, the community. It was the artists, the bikers, the designers. And it was the corner store in my block that brought us all together.
A corner store for us is a staple in the neighborhood.
A corner store is where you can get anything at any time.
A corner store is generally a small store in the community that have all the things that's indicative for that particular community.
The corner store is my home, a communication portal where we all link up.
Late night, early morning, it's the loyal go-to spot.
You're one stop before you begin your night or end your night, but it always kind of starts and ends with your corner store.
My safe zone is my second home.
You can find love and unity. You don't know what you can find at the corner store.
It's the birthplace of let me get anything.
¿Cómo está, Efran? Bien. Yo quiero comer hoy. Would I call my corner store? I call my corner store a bodega.
A lot of people refer to it as different things. It's never been a bodega to West Harlemites. Like, it's always a corner store.
Some are bodegas, some are deli. Mine is more of a deli.
I'm not really from the deli era.
A bodega. That's what we call it on my block.
We call our corner store the bodega. We learned early on that that's how it's done.
When it was people of color, black people, it always took on the name of the owner. When other people start owning it, it took on the name of whatever group that was. I grew up with Puerto Ricans. They didn't say the bodega. You know what I'm saying? We go in the Spanish store, just because they heard us say we go in the Spanish store.
My store name is called Lucky Hester Corner Grocery. The reason why I named the store because I want my store to be very lucky. We only have families working here. It's a little store, but I think little store is easier to take care. We have a very different stuff from Asia, something that you guys don't have.
We'll normally pick a corner store to meet up at from time to time, get our food for the ride, to get our drinks, something to keep us comfortable.
As you can see, I'm on this pretty bike. This is where I meet up my friends right here on 112th Street. And it's just another day in Harlem.
The name of the store is Monroe F&H, Fahmi and Haroon. The best location in Lower East Side of Manhattan. We got the 2 bridges, we got the skate parks. It's a good neighborhood.
This is just like an iconic area to come chill. Like, it'd be a bunch of bikers over here, it'd be a bunch of skateboarders, BMX. So like, everybody comes to this one area to come like within the community to have fun at the skate park.
There was a period in skating when I was breaking a lot of boards. Whenever I broke a board, I have to go there because the skate shop wasn't here. Any board replacement would have to happen far away. So I had the idea, I was like, maybe I can convince the Gil at the deli to leave a couple boards here so that if I do break a board, I could just go over there, change the board, and I'm good. 3 weeks later, I'm here and I break a board. And I go into the deli, let me get one of those boards. And he's like, oh, I sold one. But then it gave us an idea. We're like, I told him, I was like, hey, you should actually sell boards here.
A lot of kids come here to buy the boards, and we made it like a slash skateboard. We got the trucks, the wheels, the grip tapes.
If we at the skate park and we can't bring tools and nobody brought tools, we could always depend on like the deli to like give us those type of things and like help us out.
As an artist, and you work in long hours of the night, and you might have been on a whole binge of like focus. When you pop out at 1, 2 in the morning, if that's your thing, the corner store is always there for you.
What is so special about the flowers at the bodega is it already sets up that context of florals and plants in the urban environment in the city.
The creative process and how a deli or your corner store could play a part in that is very, very interesting. It's an abstract one.
I see the grittiness. I would personally think like the grittiness is beautiful to me.
I've had conversations and interactions with people that I don't get to because I'm not in the city as much, but those conversations spark creativity and colors and sounds.
Lighting, the people, the products that's on the bodega, that all comes together and why it reflects on me and who I am and what kind of artist I am.
Gotta go grab me a chopped cheese, low key. Like I'm starving. I need a vegan chopped in there.
You put mayonnaise on your chopped cheese?
A little bit of mayo, a little bit of ketchup.
My brother Efran.
Shout, what up, baby?
What's up, my brother?
You want on, my man? Let me get a chopped cheese.
You can do pastrami with like a little bit of turkey, mustard cheese, hot lettuce, tomato, black pepper, oil, and vinegar. And you gotta do it fast because the deli could get packed.
3 tacos de pollo.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper.
Butter roll and cheese.
Everything bagel, cream cheese.
If you can't order your sandwich in 5 seconds flat, you're done.
Salt and pepper, oil, vinegar.
Chopped cheese, mayonnaise and ketchup, lettuce and tomatoes, onion, everything.
It's a chopped hamburger. It could be a double chopped cheese, it could be triple chopped cheese with cheese and whatever you ask for it. They come from different states, they come from the whole world.
Such a simple, decadent sandwich, but it has everything, all the qualities of good comfort food.
This is amazing. This is what you come to New York for right here, all the way from Texas.
The most important thing when I was growing up about the corner store is you got credit.
We know each other well, and then sometimes they say, I short a quarter. Can I bring you back? It's okay. I short $1. Can I bring it back? It's okay.
So we'll give them food, we'll give them coffee, we'll give them their smoothies. They always pay back. I always give them credit.
Whenever it's like a skateboard event, he'll just look out. If I tell all the skater kids like, yo, just come in the deli, be respectful, and he'll just look out for me, give me a couple sandwiches, drink, whatever I want on the house that day. So he a good dude.
The corner store is a beacon in the community, especially when you have the owners that trust you, that give you IOUs or give you credit.
I've never been to nowhere else besides a corner store that I'll give you credit.
They know when I'm upset, they know when I'm happy, they just know my moods. The coffee's ready when I get there, I check on them. Sometimes it's bad in there, you know, sometimes I'm going in there with a good vibe to like bring them up.
It has that aspect of community. You go in, you see those familiar faces, make that small talk, but you always leave feeling good.
You'll see how people's days are kind of like unfolding. Might be a nurse, essential workers, might be just some young kids, might be somebody from upstairs, an old lady. You can see how people are feeling by the way that they come into the corner store, kind of like what the energy is like outside.
We're not meant to be in isolation. So given this last year, corner stores are really what's holding us together. They were here throughout this entire pandemic that we experienced.
Without these bodegas, we're not supporting mom and pop, we're not supporting local entrepreneurs, lineages of family, and generations of people that have come here and worked so hard to keep it together.
We still survive, we're still serving the community, we're still open, we're making sandwiches. Most of the corner stores is open 24/7. So whatever you want, you find.
During the pandemic, when things were closed, like who was open? Corner stores were probably the only thing open. You know what I mean? Like wherever it was, my local corner store where I lived, they were the only thing open.
There was never a moment where we went past our bodega and it wasn't open for business, inviting people in who maybe had nowhere else to go.
The whiteboard with the whiteboard.
Ooh, that was clean.
Good looks, man.
He was providing for the kids. He's still doing it. Corner stores are literally the life and blood of street level interaction and necessity in community.
Community and a corner store just have this mutual trust. Like everybody knows that you're going to get taken care of.
When you have a corner store and you got a Dominican or you got a Puerto Rican who came from the island, who came to this country with the American dream, we support them.
I did so many things in front of a corner store. I done shot videos in front of corner stores. I done ate in front of corner stores. I done did all type of things in front of corner stores. I laughed, giggled in front of corner stores. If it wasn't for the corner store, I wouldn't probably be here.
When people from other neighborhoods want to come and create a store for everybody in the hood to be able to get their daily needs from, it creates a respect where it's all love here.
The corner store supported me when I was growing up. They've been there in my community, just like the stores in your community. They don't just feed us. They don't just provide essentials or just bring friendly smiles and random conversation. They make our blocks our blocks. And the hustle they embody, That's the American dream.
Scene 6, take 1, Mark.
My go-to flavor, it gotta be a Snapple apple.
I usually go for a lemon iced tea.
Fruit punch, and if they don't have fruit punch, it's grape-aid.
Grape-aid? I don't know if they still got that, but I think they do.
Orange-aid is fab.
Iced tea.
It's apple, snapple, and stuff like this. And the mango and all that, it's peach tea.
The yellow one, like those bananas, is that the name of it?
Well, Snapple, it's like apple, but with an S. So people are like drinking, they like snap their lips because, well, they're already done drinking. They made the logo Snapple. Sound convincing?
That sounds great. And the Snapple cat facts is incredible. That's incredible.
My Snapple fact about Queens is there's 138 languages spoken in the entire borough, which makes it the most diverse place in the world.
And if I wasn't a rapper, I never would have left the hood. So only facts I would know is from Snapple. And I will complain to my friends like, yo, I know facts that you don't. And we'll show the facts from the Snapple. So that's incredible. Whoever made that is genius.